Or Dwarf Fortress, gonna be continuing where I last left off. Let me actually make sure I got the right one there. 85, 82, thought so. Okay, so mid-autumn of 85, let's load on in here. So last time around, we did manage to finally get one of our dwarves equipped with the lovely godly weapon that we discovered down in the mines. Unfortunately, we still had some issues with kind of mining out the adamantine down there, and ended up discovering that it's basically surrounded by a sea of lava. So that's going to be fun to try and get around. Because it's interesting to me because usually once you find the lava or the lava ocean, that's it. And you're fine. But in this case, it's like, yeah, but there's also hidden pockets of lava, you know, mixed in the walls as well that you got to watch out for. And that's definitely a newish thing from what I've seen. But anyway, let's go ahead and hop on in here. So I definitely do need to, one of the miners is throwing a tantrum. Hopefully he doesn't kill anybody with his pickaxe and cause additional tantrums, because that would be most unfortunate. I do need to... What's the current levels at here? Pretty low, so I need all this water to build up again so I can actually pump it back up into the cistern. I might have this one activate again here for a second, just so I can bring these levels a little bit higher so that I don't have to worry about this evaporating out of nowhere, because that would be most unfortunate. There we go. Again, the wolves are howling once more, it seems. Okay, so that's all along here, so I should definitely get that built around here. Give or take. Let's stretch this a little bit further. There we go, that's good. If you want a nice large room in here. And actually, let's go ahead and remove this, remove that bit. Okay, that should be mostly contained exactly where it needs to be. Alright, let's also get a... upstairs here, which will go to another area that'll just be for storage. So this will be just a massive area for storage of ore and blocks, which I might connect down here with some minecarts. I'm almost concerned with, like, trying to get this mined out here, because I don't want to, run into anything where we get our dwarf killed for no reason. Channel down here. See if we can work our way behind all this lava. Because I would still like to get at that adamantine, but right now it's basically surrounded in lava, so we're kind of just boned for that. Oh, what the heck did I just do? That was not intentional. Hopefully that did not... Okay, good. I was worried that might have copied and pasted itself, like, down all the way to the bottom layer. That would have sucked. It would have been very unfortunate to have to remove all that, but anyway, I digress. So yes, we also want to focus today on getting all of the workshops moved in and everything. Most of the layers kind of finished. Because this layer is now completely finished, so our tavern and hospital is pretty much finished at this point. And now we just got to get the rest of this floored in. Let me double check here. What exactly is this? Let's see. Actually, I can just do this. Yeah, we'll just take off 2 then. That'll do it. So that would be 21 tiles. Okay. Okay, let me zoom out a little bit here because it's going to be kind of a pain to do this. Let's just guesstimate it. Exactly 21 tiles. Nice. Nailed it. Do we even have any? Oh, because we have floors over here. That's why. I see. Let's go ahead and fill up the gaps then for that. Fill up the gaps here. Finally, fill up the gaps there. That's another one completely done. Okay, this wall has to go up here at some point or another. So we'll go ahead and designate that out now. Where the heck did that go? There it is. There we go. Would help if it didn't keep shifting itself around. Sure, let's use up that one block of mica just to get that over with. Oh, I only want to fill in exactly how much I need to for this. So I don't want to waste any blocks if I can help it. Can I just floor in that, please? Thank you. Just keeps getting further and further down. All right. And we will fill that in. And that's another one of these rooms basically finished at that point. Okay, I'll save the rest of the blocks for the kind of walls that are going to be connecting this up. And the actual living quarters. Because I do still have a lot I need to designate in living quarters. I should also today see about maybe getting the a lot of the nobles' quarters built so that I can actually focus on adding a what's it called? Adding a prison and a section for justice. As I do not yet have a prison, and if apparently there are some people who are having dwarves steal artifacts, and I would like to be prepared for that possibility. Alright, how are we doing here? Alright, let's get all this designated. Where the hell did it go now? But help if I wasn't blind. Welcome on, how you doing? Have a great stream, gonna lurk and eat? Alright, sounds good. Oh wait, is it more up to the top now because it's actually stored up here? That's why. Yep, that's exactly why. Okay. And then it gets shifted down again. It's always annoying when that happens. Not too bad, not too bad. This is still an open space, so I'll have to get these floored in. Guess that's not quite enough. Oh well. Whatever. The fun part is I actually still have to, like, floor in all of the stuff in between, too. So that's going to be a whole other thing that I need to do. But at least I can do that in mass in an easier fashion, so I don't have to worry too much. Hey, Rodney, welcome, good sir. Yes, all the good vibes around. Oops. Pretty sure we're not going to have access here. I thought so. Scroll in, scroll in, scroll in, scroll. Ha! Get that connected up. We already have all these basically good to go for connections. It's just a matter of them actually building everything we need here. Boom. Alright. Let's let them work on that. While they're working on that, I'll take a gander up at the nobles' quarters here. Ah. That's all open space. So let's just go ahead and... Oops, not a bridge. Go ahead and get all that kind of dragged out. This part's going to be canceled there. Good, because I gotta get the rest of this walled in. Alright, that should be good. Let them kind of run with that for now. What do we got going on here? Damp stone detected. Merchants are leaving soon. That's fine. Griff become a stray dog. The camels are still fighting down there. Annoyingly so. I've been trying to kind of remove them again because it turns out releasing them wasn't a good idea, but we'll see how it goes. That's right, nice. This is looking good too. They're getting all this done here. Let's go ahead and get this walled in properly. Keep building after placement so we can just get all these filled in. Looks like one of the... That's weird. Shouldn't be like that. And it was kind of odd. I don't know why that was there. I'm going to have to remove this one. Yeah, I'm going to have to remove that one, actually. So I'll remove that quickly. So I misdesignated it there for some reason. It's inactive, but functioning-ish. Thought I saw... Yeah, that's still going. Okay. Same thing. Build floor. Go ahead and stretch that up here. All... Can't really do much else with that yet until they get the rest of that built. Okay, good. Let's check up top. They did get the rest of the... Well, some of the rest of these done, which is good. Let me go ahead and stretch this down here. Okay. Had to fix all the horrible mistakes I made. Okay. Good. This wall right here could basically be removed or replaced with a floor. Alright, hey Zornus, how you doing? One silly question, is there a way I can look up in-game what a task needs, such as a fine meal? I struggle to find that information on basically everything. To a point, yes. Let me go check out one of my workshops here. So, rock altar. If I go into this little magnifying glass, I can set up the material. So for the rock altar, it needs one of these materials in order to be built. So these are all just basic stone to a point. If I go into... With a lot of things like the smelter, it'll tell you that it requires strands, it requires copper bars, requires gold bars, and so on and so forth. So some of these requirements are easier. When it comes to, like, When it comes to the cooking, though, that's a bit more of a pain, I believe. Let me double check here. Here we go. So, lavish meal. For that, they will kind of just use whatever materials you have available. Because if I look into stocks, under barrels and prepared food, because I am making lavish food, if I can actually find a barrel that has prepared food. You're running out of seeds constantly? Yep. Well, here's the issue, Zornus. Here's the issue you're facing. The reason why you're running out of seeds for plump helmets is because they're cooking them. In order to get seeds, they need to brew them. So what you need to do is make sure to go into the labor tab and the kitchen tab that's underneath that, and disable plump helmet cooking here. It'll start off green by default. You want to make 100% sure to disable that, because otherwise they will use all of the plump helmets to cook, and then you will have no seeds. So until you have, like me, I have 200 plump helmets now. If I check my stocks for seeds, I probably have a decent amount of seeds for that as well. So I can allow them to do that. Yeah, they're literally making food out of your seeds. That's exactly what they're doing, yes. So yeah, if I go to seeds, I can see that 52 pigtail. Yeah, plump helmet spawn, I have 145 plump helmet spawn. I have no problem whatsoever now switching that over, because we're not going to run out of plump helmets. Although it is something I would want to potentially watch, just in case. But let me actually check one thing that I could potentially do. Prepare lavish meals. Let me pull that open here. If unrouted prepared meals is less than 100, then that's fine. I'm not sure. There's probably a runaround way that I can specify here that, you know, if essentially we don't have enough plump helmets, then don't cook with plump helmets. But that would take a bunch of stockpile management and such. Yeah. Tutorial was the devil too. Just dig around 1 to 2 layers and you can start growing. Turns out it had a place without any real soil. Yep, that's the problem. That is the problem. If you dig into an area that doesn't really have any soil or sand, like if you start in an area that has a very little soil, then yeah, you do have to basically dig down into the cave. Yeah, it is really fun to work things out. You can always come on to places like this to, you know, ask whatever questions you want, because I'm always up for that. So come on down anytime. But yeah, let me actually get rid of this wall right here so I can get this part built. The other thing is, the other factor when it comes to farming is fertility. So if you click on here and I go to fertility, I can usually see that we're currently in poor soil, and that cavern soil is best. So it's basically saying that it wants me to go down into the cavern here and actually dig this out and, you know, build a farm here. So that would help to increase the fertility and increase the amount of crops that I have. The other thing that I can do, which is what I'm currently doing, is I can fertilize it every season. So as long as I have enough potash, which is literally just burning trees to make ash, and then turning them into potash in an ashery. So it's kind of a two-step process, per se, of the wood burner, which I think is this one here. Yeah, the wood furnace, and then the ashery, which I think I might have moved, but either way. And then you get potash, which helps to increase the gain from your crops. Happy some adventurers decide to stay in my fort and slay monsters. Oh yeah, they do that. Once you've unlocked the actual cave layer, and you have a tavern, they'll start doing that. And it's always nice to see. The merchants have left, stray dogs grew up. We created a masterpiece, steel low boot, and steel right gauntlet. Very nice. Oh my god. Excuse me. Ah, I'm dying apparently. Alright, let's create... We're going to create some display cases, so that I can start displaying my artifacts in different rooms. I'll even let it just do 10. Wait. Oh god, apparently I'm dying. It was nice knowing you. Goodbye, cruel world. But no. So yeah, they will build those display cabinets, and then I can actually put them up in the various rooms that I want to create, make legendary rooms, essentially. Okay. This part can be floored in properly. We haven't built across here yet, so I can't actually get across. Amazing fort, by the way. Someone struggling to farm and his mind is boggling. Yeah, like I was helping out a friend of mine last night as well when it came to a lot of the struggles with Dwarf Fortress and getting different things working and so on and so forth. So this isn't really this is definitely not an easy game. This game is it has so much added onto it for so long that it's just, insanely complex that you can really lose yourself with how do I do this and how do I do that. I see. So we got some more open space there. Even this is technically open space. Let's go ahead and floor that in properly. Whoops, I used closest material. I didn't want to do that. Because I'm keep worrying that they're going to use like wood or something up here, and yeah, no, we're not using wood. Because let's see what the closest material would have been to sandstone anyway, but still, I don't want to take the chance of that not going right. I should probably check all the other camel statues I have there too, and I still have to make the gigantic camel statue that I plan on making at some point to kind of honor the mighty camel and its slaughter of my many dwarves. Statues. For these, I'll use closest material because 90% chance that the statue is going to be of camels. As a matter of fact, let's go into the tavern here. And I'm going to put some camel statues in the corners so that they know what to fear when they come to this fortress. Been watching your DF content since like 7-8 years ago? Yep. It's been a long time. It's been a long time I've been going at this madness. And honestly, like, I am enjoying the hell out of this update. I really am. Or this, updated version of it, I should say. Okay, let's go ahead and get this kind of walled in here. What do we... let me double check exactly how far I'm going. 13 tiles. Apparently I still had use closest material selected, but that's okay. Cancel that one. Even though it's not okay, but I'm going to say it's okay. Alright, we'll go all the way to there. And we should be... Actually, I should be able to designate this bit up right here anyway. Yep, I am. Alright, let's go ahead and get all that put in here. And then I can pretty much just wait for them to get all this done. Okay, so there's already a floor there, so I don't have to worry. I just have to fill in this last little bit right here. And we have an entire good section to work with. Nice. Siltstone, done. Do you still need a dwarf therapist, by the way? I remember that thing being super important. Honestly, like... Well, the problem isn't that people don't want to use Dwarf Therapist. The problem is that they can't use Dwarf Therapist right now. Because Dwarf Therapist requires DF hack. So if I try and launch... Dwarf Therapist right now, which I can... let me go ahead and just do that here quickly. Let me pull open my paradoxes, blah, blah, blah. Lazy new pack. Utilities. Dwarf Therapist... So, let me go ahead and pull that up here quickly. And you can kind of see what goes on here for that. No, that's not the one, apparently. Is it not going to show the warning? Apparently not. Oh, yes, here you go. This is basically what shows up right here when you launch Dwarf Therapist. Right now. I don't know how to talk to this version of Dwarf Fortress. Checksum. Please reconnect when Dwarf Fortress has been started and the fort has been loaded. So this is essentially the error we get right now. So unfortunately, it does need to be kind of fixed before we can actually make use of it. Yeah, because honestly, I would, if I had access to Dwarf Therapist, I would be 100% using it. Mainly because it has one advantage over the new system. Because if I were to kind of rank things right now, I would say this new system is definitely 10 times better than the old default system. But Dwarf Therapist is still another, like, at least one or two steps above that. Mainly for its ability to display. Let me go ahead and get the floor done here too quickly. For its ability to display what migrants are coming into your, or what, yeah, who is coming into your fort by migration wave, which this one does not do. So you cannot sort your dwarves by migration wave, and you can literally, I think, sort them by like name and job. Let me actually double check. But yeah, so you're very limited in how you view the actual like assignments tab and such here. So yeah, I can see them by name or by profession. There's not really any other option. Likewise, if I go into labor, it's just kind of like whichever tab you click on, it'll automatically kind of shuffle them up to the highest skill level. But it's kind of annoying when it's like you get a bunch of new people, and well, the only way you can really tell is like scrolling all the way to the bottom and be like, oh, these guys have nothing assigned to them, so they're new. No, you can still tell them exactly what job they want to do. You can add a new work detail because you can see right here. These are the default work details here with all these images, and I've added in quite a bunch more myself. So you can enable whatever work details you want. You just got to go add a new work detail and say I just want somebody hunting or what hunting like taking care of animals, and while they're at it, let's give them suturing and dress work and dressing wounds for no particular reason whatsoever. I can then hit done, and that creates the new work detail down here. But I can just delete that if I want to, which I will. So yeah, and then you can like I have one for just haul, grab the wounded. It's another one because people were just not grabbing the wounded, so I needed to prioritize that. And you can actually go into them as well. Like if I click on this one here, I can set it so that these guys will only do this one job. So they are only meant to haul. That is it. So these dwarves will now only do the job that they are specifically assigned to, which in this case is just haul. Put that on the to-do list. Yep, have not even been to that menu yet. It is very important menu, yes. You can check the standing orders as well that you currently have, any automated workshops. You can, well, these are actually, I think these ones right here are specific to, like, I think these are default instructions here, yes. So these are the default settings that happen just as is when you create anything. So use any cloth, use only dyed cloth. So you can tell them very specifically here, like automatically collect webs, slaughter any marked animals, automatically butcher carcasses, which is important, automatically clean fish, and so on. Automate the kitchen, automate the tannery. There's hauling, where you can tell them, hey, make sure to gather wood. Refuse and dumping, they will ignore vermin remains, and so on. The workers save skulls. Got to save all the skulls for the skull throne. More skulls for the skull throne. Claim your dead, and so on. So this is all the automatic things that your characters will just do. Announce some job cancellations. Most job cancellations, or all job cancellations. No job cancellations. So if you get tired of this thing telling you all the time, hey, stuff is being canceled, you need to fix this, then you can just disable it outright. No problem. Don't have much time, sadly. Enjoy the rest of the stream. Alright, have a good one, mate. Come on by anytime. I'm usually here around now. At least for about 2 hours. Then I'll, unfortunately, have a variety of things that I must do. Let me actually go like this, though. Actually, I can get it on the other side. So we'll ignore that for now. Or does it matter? No, not really. Let's just get it finished from this side then. Fine. Okay. Stretch that one all the way out. There we go. Beautiful. Temporarily just throw a block down there so we can get that started. Go ahead and get the... Actually, this is... Ah, yes. Get these kind of all dealt with right here as well. So we can have the tavern basically be completely secured. Not that it's like, you know, vastly important to make sure it's secured right now, but still. I would hate to have random random Kias or something just popping into the location, or into the tavern and creating mischief, because that would be kind of annoying. And then I'd have to send the military to slaughter them all, and that would be most unfortunate. Okay, all the way up to the top there. Scrolling, scrolling, scrolling. Boom. I want to fill in this little gap right here as well. Then I can finally switch over to walls. And scroll down again. All, thank you very much. Cancel this construction. Once that's done, I can build the wall here, and this is basically secured. And we already have the upper floor of this basically already done. So once this gets sealed in, basically, we don't even have to worry about this anymore. So that means we have, at that point, like, what is it? Well, actually usable area, we have 2 completely sealed areas at that point. So we have the tavern, barracks, and hospital completely sealed, with no way to get in unless you kind of work your way up through the fort. And then we'll have the actual crafting area completely designated and ready to go. And sealed up in case of any random birds trying to fly in to steal our shit. Did we, no, we did not suspend any of this. I was wondering for a second there, because I'm like, why did you not build that? What's going on? What's happening? Alright. I am starting to run a bit low on some materials, though, so let's go ahead and just let it resume for a bit. I'll still keep placing it while it's resumed, but, apparently it doesn't want to stay on pause while I'm doing this, which is okay-ish. Okay-ish. Cancel that one. Down. I swear, they can't seem to decide where the hell they want to be. Which is kind of funny in a way. But also annoying. Looks like we haven't gotten the bottom of the next section done yet, so I'm going to have to just cancel that. Alright, good enough. Everything else is connected up here, ready to go. I have to get the rest of this kind of walled in to get a connection going before I can... Or actually, can they actually make it there? Let me try. They might be able to go sideways. They can. Okay, good. Not there, though, apparently. Oh, yeah, because they haven't finished building the wall there yet. But right here, we should be able to. Let's go ahead and use some bauxite for that. The rest of this still hasn't been constructed yet, so we'll have to wait. Alright, we're doing pretty good, though. Miner's having a tantrum again. Camel forgot its training. Always annoying. Okay, how are we doing in the tavern here? Ooh, let's see if we actually built the display stand yet. We only have the pedestals. Maybe we'll check the glassworks here, because I'm not sure. Not sure if it's on here. It might be the Dwarf's workshop that has it. Let me check here. I don't remember where it's at. Ah, apparently it's a carpenter's task. Interesting. I should probably double check that as well. I'll run for a minute anyway, one way or the other, but I should double check the display case so I can make sure that. Because I'm pretty sure if you just put stuff on a pedestal. Let's see, display other items. 2 types of available pedestals, display cases. They're created from wood. Display cases. Made with a crystal glass window is worth much more than a regular display case with a green window. Visual appearances and the fact that display cases are twice as large as pedestals and twice as heavy as pedestals made out of the same material. Their pedestals and display furniture are completely identical. Their behavior determined by the display object tool use. Okay, so they admire both, but unfortunately, I had thought that a display case would have been more secure because you're basically putting something inside of it and locking it up. But I guess not. It's not. Doesn't act any different than just a pedestal would. Fish completed. Go down below there, see how we're doing with this. Let's go ahead and make this priority 1. And we'll see how that goes. Became a stray dog. We also make these priority 1. So that they'll actually get this done and I can get it all kind of set up and ready to go here. Okay. Now, I'm assuming they should have filled up the lower... Oh yeah, they did. Okay, you can stop that now. So they did fill this up pretty good. So let's go ahead and get the pumps going once again. So I want the lower stack turned on, please. It's all looking pretty good in here. So there we go. That should be getting all pumped here shortly. Yep, it's getting pumped now. So that's all getting pumped up here. Likewise, let's get the main stack shut off turned on. Right now, please. Thank you. Nice. And now it's all getting pumped up into the fortress. Or the fortress's cistern, I should say. We do want to be careful, though, that it doesn't pull too much water, and then we get somewhat boned. Okay, we don't want to lower that any further. So the lower stack can be pulled again to shut that off. I can wait till this gets down to the 3s before I completely shut that off. How are we doing here? Ooh, actually, I might want to shut this off shortly because it's actually looking pretty good here. Or actually, what we could do is let's test out the waterfall system, shall we? See how it goes. See if we get some flooding down here. So if we see any kind of water, where would it go? We'd go down to here. So let's try it out and see what happens. Pull the lever. So these floodgates should open up, and then all the water that's currently getting pumped up here will start falling down through the central chamber. There we go. Oh, what the heck? One of them was not linked properly. Well, that's kind of annoying. Man. I told him to link that up, damn it. Oh, we have a ghost walking around. So the water would be down here if it was flooding. It doesn't look like it is, which is good. Okay. Let me just go ahead and get... slabs that are engraved built. Well, that was kind of annoying that they did not fill that, though. That should be falling back down into here, where it's then once more pumped back up again, and continuously falling down here. Now this works to, because he just ran through it right there. So if I go to his health, and there's a health or thoughts, there we go. Let's see. I'm not sure where the initial one would be. How about you? Did you get any thoughts for that? Content being near a waterfall. There it is. So this is just another like little thing you can do to help help your dwarves be happy. But it also works as a cleaning system as well, because the water pouring down will actually clean them. Unfortunate. Forgotten Beast is fighting a Crundle down below. Alright. Let's see what we have here. Problem is, again, this is another part of the UI that I don't like. Like, I would like to expand this further. But unfortunately I can't. It will not let me. Captured a lot of camels. I have a few too many dogs, that is for sure. Quite a few stray cows. Let's go ahead and butcher a couple. Stray dogs, that's the big one though. Let's go ahead and... we will train 2 of them to be hunters. And a lot of the rest, I'm just going to mass train them to be war dogs. Horses as well. Slaughter 2 of the males. Pigs, we have so many. Oh god, the puppies. You know what? That's becoming a bit too many dogs, I would say. Sorry, puppies. I hate to do this to you. I really do. But there's just a few too many of you. Becoming a slight problem here. Let's also go ahead and take care of some of the... just a few of the sows. And that should be good enough for that. Just a few too many puppies there. Okay. So this was actually done. So what we want to do here now... is we want to wall in over top of this, and then once this has been walled in, we'll pull this back and we'll dig this back another tile, and then we'll put some floodgates on top of it, or floor grates, I should say, which will allow us to fish without having to worry about letting in any horrifying beasts. Up here. And this part is going well too, with the exception of the fact that this guy is kind of unreachable. Stray war dog, very nice. It's not. I could probably still gain access to that though, but I'd have to send. I'd have to have somebody open up the cistern here a little bit more, and that would be potentially problematic. You can see there's a little bit of water kind of getting there. Let's check down below, make sure we're not getting any flood all the way down. No, a little bit of water was making it onto the side there, but it doesn't appear to be too bad. Okay, let's go check and see how we're doing up here. They're getting her done as best as they can. I mean, we're making some pretty good progress on that. Let's check the nobles' quarters. There we go. I really wish I didn't have to go back on that every time, or redo that every time. But I'm sure that's another part of the game that they'll eventually kind of fix. So you don't have to constantly like redo this all over again because you have to go back. Okay, we'll get this done right here, eventually. Get that floored in. Excellent, resume. And actually, let's get this whole corridor floored in as well. Excellent. Resume. And now the great wait begins. How are you doing, actually? Wait, I'll check here. So I need to make some bolts, which I've actually been not making, so I should probably get on that, like, right now. There we go. Good, they have enough to do that. And I really do got to get the stockpiles established in here soon as well, once they get all these rooms built. Yeah, this one especially, I might tweak this further, because we don't really need to have this large of a room for the jeweler. We really don't. So I might specify that specific furniture or whatever is getting dropped off there so that we can engrave it. Such as, like, beds or something. Oh, I didn't realize this was here. Okay, how are we doing here for designations, though? Mostly good. We can actually designate a few more bedrooms, though. And oh yes, let me actually cancel that for a second, because I'm going to use the one that somebody else showed me, which is multi. Which contains beds in order to form bedrooms. Oh, I see. So you have to have the beds in there first for that to work then. Okay. I understand now. But we're going to have to wait for them to actually do that. Oh, great. More puppies. A masterpiece plump helmet roast. Very nice. Let me go ahead and make sure that my plant stocks are staying high for that. Oh yeah, we got 188 plump helmets. We're fine. We are definitely fine with that. Oh boy, yeah. No, we don't need to worry. Do not need to worry there. Holy on. Pardon me. I have not had any coffee all day. It's like, what the heck? Go. Stretch right there. And finally... Done. Beautiful. Wait a minute. Something's wonky here. Oh, yeah, no, because I gotta build the floor there. That's why. It's nice hearing the sound effects from the tavern. Oh, I definitely should have made a coffee before starting. Oh, boy. Okay, let's see if they actually built the display stand finally. Nope, they did not. Fine, I'm just gonna build a pedestal here in here then. Build the pedestal and we'll go ahead and display one of our objects in here for the enjoyment of everybody. And it'll also help to make people happy. Wait. Interesting. The Death Lice Gecko monster goo is still hanging around somehow. That's kind of funny. Another thing that I could do, and almost should do... Throwing a tantrum again. Oh, what is the mayor mandated this time? Or was it the same thing that I just... another 3 bolts, of course. At least you gotta love our mayor's consistency. Done. Alright. Sign new display item. Actually, because it's not... Got the amulet there. So it'll be under amulets, for one. Finished goods. Amulets, there it is. So we'll now take the artifact and put it up there, and that'll make people nice and happy. So let me actually take a look at this area right now. Okay. Might be under places, locations. I can't really see, though, the quality of this place, though, which is kind of annoying. Because it's not like saying it's a grand tavern or anything like that, like it used to at some point. Or a legendary tavern. Badger reverted to its wild state. Struck some bloodstone, of course we did. I love how that goo is just going to keep getting everywhere. That's kind of funny. How's the hospital doing here? Do we not have a chief medical dwarf? Huh, what happened to our chief medical dwarf? Weird. Well, whatever. We also need to get the captain of the guard a new room. And also, I really should name some of these people. Because there's still quite a few of them that I do not have named. Let's go ahead and get this part floored in so that we can get that finished off. Still haven't gotten this done, which is kind of unfortunate. It's blind as always. Excellent. Alright. All... Yeah, it should be aligned properly. Perfect. Damn, I just keep yawning, I swear. It's one of those days, apparently. Became a spear dwarf. Cow was slaughtered. Actually, I should probably double check, too, to make sure he's actually equipped with that. Should have it. But I don't think you do still for some reason. Details. Yeah, why haven't you actually gone to claim that? You know, maybe I should do this. You guys can go relax now for a while. You have no duties. Camel reverted to its wild state. Elk bird. An elk bird is fighting. Oh, it's fighting the forgotten beast down here. What the heck is that? A large creature found grazing on mushrooms deep underground, walks on two legs, has the head of a bird with the antlers of a great elk. He is indefatigable, quick to heal. He is very flimsy, skinny, feathers are brown. Eyes are burnt amber, eyes are black. So he has... Oh no, his skin is amber and his eyes are black. I see. I see. I like how this thing's just chasing him around randomly down here. And what was this thing anyway? Gigantic alligator with lidless eyes. Has a knobbly shell that squirms and fidgets. Its eyes are glow azure. Dark blue scales are blocky and overlapping. Beware its noxious secretions. Oh, the first toe is broken. Third right toe. The right foot is gone. Or right front foot is gone. Damn. So I mean, he's been fighting stuff down here, but he hasn't exactly been winning, which is interesting. Oh, the Baron has ended the mandate, and he has now mandated the construction of new goods. What does the Baron wish? Let me guess. Cork? No, actually, bracelets, shockingly enough. Alright, we can get our craft stores working on that. How's the cistern right now? Let me actually cut that off, because... Pull that now. Pull this lever now. With the levels the way they are now, I should be able to get this fixed. Okay, they're closed. Good. Link lever to there, damn it, and do it now. Because I don't want any excuses as to why that doesn't work later. And then I'll have to refill up the cistern here again. Hey, time for some Dwarven bar songs. Love it. Love it. Let's see if everything goes up. Yay, it works. Pull lever again. Nice. Love the music. Love it. This is now forbidden. Re-engage the pump stack. Pull the lever now. Reactivate the pump stack. Uh-oh. Looks like, yep, our power plant's currently offline because we need to reflood it again. Let's go ahead and open the power plant floodgates quickly so we can get that going. So this will allow the water to flood back in, which will re-kickstart our power plant. There we go. Power plant's up and running again. Pull that quickly. We'll pull that guy. I'll cancel that for now, so I want to make sure that they don't pull that first. Which would prove to be problematic. Okay, now you can pull this one. Excellent. And then this will just, instantly the water will rush in and it'll be max 7s. Boom. Done. Pull that again. Things are looking good here. We're getting her back up to decent levels. Giant hamster reverted to its wild state. Forgotten Beast is down there fighting the good fight. Let me put these guys back onto training. So hopefully he'll actually equip his gear properly this time. We'll see what happens. Originally this was actually going to be like two sections deep. But I ended up changing it because I miscalculated the... what's it called? Miscalculated the floors. Okay, let's shut off the main pump stack for now. And we'll pull the lever on the lower pump stack. Let's have somebody pump this manually here. I want to make sure that it doesn't pump up too much water though, because then when I use the waterfall system, it's gonna end up overflowing, and then we're gonna have issues. Fighting the mole men now. That should be good. Shut off the lower pump stack. Thank you. Alright, that's shut off. Perfect. And we can shut this one off now. We should be pretty good right now. Perfect. Let's go all the way down now to make sure how things are doing here. Oh, we found some obsidian. Oh, I swear. Let's hope he doesn't explode into flames here, because again... Oh, the child is fighting the camel for some reason. No, attacking a buzzard. Wish I could say I'm surprised, but I'm really not. What the hell was that? Oh, great. Apparently I'm being called. Give me a hot second. Alrighty then. Sorry about that. Let's go ahead and resume this, and hopefully I didn't... okay, we're good there. Alright. Potash has been completed again. Very nice. We shouldn't be out of plump helmet spawn. Stop throwing a tantrum, please. Oh yeah, we have 194 plump helmet spawns. We are not out of plump helmet spawn. Nowhere near. How are we for actual plump helmets, though? Still got a ton, so I really don't even need to worry about cooking them. So it's... Find it funny how it's like trying to scare me there a little bit. Complete ash is done. Cooked a masterpiece. Very nice. Let's do it like this then, because otherwise there's going to keep freaking complaining about it. How the stone is too hot. Let's take a look up top here quickly, see how progress is doing. Okay, so that's good. I might pump a little bit more up into that, but it should be good. I can see the artifact up here. Not really sure if it's improving the area or not, which is kind of unfortunate. Resume that. Okay, how are we doing for that? Looking fine. They still have not built this guy. Let's try and resume that. This can be removed now that that's built. And then we'll get the rest of that. I'll get most of it walled in now. But I'll wall in that last piece once it's actually been finished. Okay, how are we doing up here? This is the important one. We can designate more sections to be done. Very nice. Good. That's still got to be built. Another one down. And done. It's nice that the rest of these are basically good to go at this point. All. Oh, no, no, no. Don't want to make that out of logs. No, thank you. We are getting really close to finishing off this first layer finally for the living quarters, though, because I'm gonna be really happy once that's done. We definitely worked very hard on building this monstrosity. Okay, this can also be removed now. And I'll get that corner floored in. Get that corner walled in properly. But yeah, we're getting pretty darn close to having this be completely sealed. Which will be good. There we go. Come on, get her placed. There we go. The rest of these are basically already done. Yep, so let's go ahead and get the... Oops. We'll get these ones walled in here. Alright. And I can't designate any more floors right now because I still haven't 100% built the walls. Mostly because I still haven't actually built them. Well, put them in to be designated. Alright, all... Scroll down, all... Thank you. Let's not screw that part up. Thank you very much. Good. Go. Getting it slowly finished up. It's definitely a lot more labor intensive doing a fortress like this than just digging into the ground and kind of smoothing things out and maybe decorating it with a couple of pillars or something. But that's what makes it worth it. I especially can't wait for the for DF Hack to release with which will once again give us the ability to kind of use the 3D viewers, because I would absolutely love to see this thing in 3D. There we go. Alright, so the majority of this has now been basically designated at that point. Alright, good to go. Let's resume. So very close to getting all of this kind of completely done. Oops. Oh, but there is the one problem, though, as well, that I completely forgot again. Is that even if we get all this part of it completely done, I still have to floor in all of the hallway sections here that aren't done yet. Crap. So we're not nearly as done as I would like to be. Unfortunately. Alright, let's go back up to the top floor. Alright, get a door. Beautiful. Good, make sure that's an actual floor. Oops, did not mean to do that, but whatever. We'll just leave it as is. It's like, to hell with it. Alright, build beds, furniture. Oh, apparently we're completely out of beds. Let's go ahead and fix that. Scrolling. The amount of beds is less than 10. And if the amount of logs is greater than 20, I'll say, then go ahead and make some beds. But I'm actually going to raise this up a little bit, actually. Okay. Good. Resume. So if the amount of beds is less than 20, they'll make 20. And then likewise, if the logs... If we don't have an excess of logs, then they won't use it. Alright. What have we designated now? The mayor has imposed a ban on certain exports. We also have not made any of those bracelets yet because I completely forgot about it. There we go. Alright. Now we're just going to let that kind of run its course. Everything else seems to be fine for the moment. Oh yeah, let me go all the way down there. I forgot about this. Completely forgot about that. See how this goes. I'm really hoping that we don't have any issues there. I like how it's a warm, damp, rough obsidian wall. That's kind of funny. It's quite a few designations for one wall. Needs flux-stone, so we are out of flux-stone again. Right. Get all this marble mined out here because we need all of the flux stone that we can get. Okay. Perfect. Let's try our best not to breach into the cavern, which would have unfortunate consequences. Okay. Good enough. Back up top we go. Do I want to fill this up anymore? I could, but I think I'll leave it alone. Yeah, I'll leave that alone for now. Whoops. Oh boy. Man, it is proving incredibly difficult trying to get that out of adamantine. It is honestly to the point where I kind of give up on the adamantine because it's just surrounded by so much lava that it's pretty much impossible to get at it, it feels like. I think this was complaining that I've also was running out of siltstone. I know, I'm working on it. I'm working on it here. Still a bunch of that down here. Alright, good enough. Good enough. Drinks are getting a little bit low, but overall it's not doing too bad. Let me actually... I don't think I really need to tweak that any further. Oh geez, what's happening? What is going on down here? I'm gonna send the actual squad down here because for some reason the camels are fighting. They are fighting and murdering the poor children. Oh no, they murdered him! Well, that's kind of annoying. I am not feeling sad right now. I was near to a trap. I take no pleasure in this. Why the hell are you people down? Why are you playing in a room of animals that we're trying to tame? It's kind of funny. But whatever. At least we should have already hauled the body away. There's Mon. Poor Mon. Oh, great. Yep, nope. Masterpiece beds. Nice, very nice. Let's actually get those up in the nobles' quarters then. Oh yes, this has not been floored in here yet, so actually to make sure that gets floored in. Uh-oh. Another forgotten beast has come. A great lemur with external ribs. It has a twisted... has a twisting, jointed trunk. Has a gaunt appearance. Eyes glow violet. Pure... Its puce hair, apparently, whatever the heck that is long and straight. Beware its poisonous sting. Oh god, where's that at? Okay, we don't have a way into this layer either. So we don't even need to worry too much. Yeah, we have no need to worry there. He's not going to be able to get to us. Alright, I really want to get this... I really do want to get this kind of patched up here today. Or finished up today, I should say. So let's get her done. Time to get her done. And then honestly, I might have to start, once they get the lava area mined out, I'm going to have to get a magma forge and all that started. And I might even set up some minecart system. Because with the new way that's kind of set up there, it looks a lot nicer. Okay. I was apparently failing to do something relatively simple there for a hot second. There we go. Floor that in. Floor this in. Get that done up here. Get all the corners done. Okay, flooring. Get this last bit here floored. I'm always off slightly. Which is mildly annoying. Playing the drums of battle, apparently. Okay, get that build. I really wish I could just click and build it one. Like similar to how you would paint a room, like one tile at a time. Rather than using the block painting. But unfortunately, that is not an option right now. There's a lot of small things like that where it's like, I kind of wish that different features would kind of mingle together in a way. Like allow functionality to work together as an option. So that you're never like, you know, well, hell, I wish I could do this like that. But I imagine that would be challenging to do. Alright. We almost have all of the floors designated for this. At long last. Although, we're still not done with flooring because we still have to roof this sucker in. Go. Alright, good enough. Good enough for the moment. Uh-oh. Oh god, what has he mandated the construction of this time? He wants 2 new bracelets. Are we just gonna find him, like, walking down the hall with just a load of bracelets on? I feel like that's what's gonna happen. Hmm. Make sure those are all level 4 designations so they're not going to just rush off and do them immediately. So they're probably working, I know what they're doing. They're actually probably working down here in the, or on the marble is what they're doing. Yep, that's exactly what they were doing. I thought so. What's this doing down here? There's a highwood bucket down here for some reason. Whatever that reason may be. Oh yeah, they're working at it here. I don't think there's any areas here that I've breached anything where I shouldn't be, so that should be fine. At least that's the hope and dream. I really do need to get some more... Actually, no, let's do that right here, too. Of course we don't have access to that. You know what, let me actually just go ahead and mandate that, because that's kind of something I need, and it's annoying that I don't have it. So we'll forge 10 iron chains, which will allow us to which will allow us to chain up 10 more camels around the area here for defensive purposes. Considering how well those camels have defended themselves in the past, I imagine we'll be slaughtering anything that will try to assault our fortress. That's finally done. Never did build the rest of that. But whatever, those can be removed now. There it is. We are actually running low on shale, though. That is kind of an issue. Or siltstone, I should say. Fill in the rest of the holes here, and we're at least somewhat done here. Finally. Uh-oh. Someone got a mood. Hopefully it's a proper mood, not a possession, but it might be possession. There we go. Alright. Something, 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 something. Okay, these have all been already connected up, which is good. So I'm just gonna floor them in with whatever. I don't even care anymore with what material I use. I just need to get them floored in like now. Flooring. Excellent. It'd almost be easier for me to just kind of cancel out a section of this, but, meh. Well, let's try that and see if that's simpler. I see we don't have access to that there yet. Okay. Beautiful. All right. Now, let's go ahead and add some doors. I don't really care which ones. All right, good. I think I might actually even keep this one a bit shorter today, to be completely honest, for a variety of reasons. What's going on? I'm confused. Okay, claim the shop. My guess is that he's still hauling stuff around there. It's exactly what he's doing, I think. What's he actually carrying? He's hauling around magnetite right now. Bracelets again, I swear, this guy. At least it's an actual, like, proper, what's it called? It's a proper mood, too, so we're gonna get another legendary stonecrafter out of that. Man, we have so many legendary stonecrafters at this point, it's kind of crazy. Some reason that artifact is still missing. It just like vanished. Which is kind of annoying because I told him to use it, equip it and use it, but for some reason he just doesn't want to do it. And that's mildly aggravating. Still not bothering to dig that out. Ah, whatever. Let's go ahead and get these walled in. I'm just going to go ahead and stretch it out the entire way if I can. Okay, so it won't let me. Oh, shit. Of course it's going to do that. Yeah, we're definitely running out of materials here. Again, his mysterious construction. Let's see what he makes. I'm gonna make like one of everything here pretty much out of leather. We don't really have too much in the way of cloth though, do we? We'll have to check all of our stocks and set up all that later at some point. But I really do need to get that done though. Honestly, there's a lot of sections of this I still need to get done. Unfortunately today I'm just bloody exhausted because I did not get nearly enough sleep last night. Excuse me. So I'm finding my concentration. God, apparently I'm dying now too. But yes, I find my concentration to be a bit lacking right now, so I'm probably not gonna go too much longer here today. God, this is gonna be the most appalling kind of like workshop area, kind of like this in a way. Ah, she created Etar Fastam, a magnetite mug. So she made a iron mug, essentially. Oh, hey, thank you for the bits there, mate. I appreciate it, Sargoth. Or Sargorith. Welcome, mate. Let's go to objects. Let's take a look at this thing. The King of Jailers. Okay. This is a iron mug called the King of Jailers. It is a magnetite mug. All craft store ships the highest quality. It is encrusted with cushioned tiger eye cabochons and encircled with bands of high wood and pigtail. It is adorned with hanging rings of sheep wool and menaces with spikes of red spinel. On the item is an image of Jade Smoke, the amethyst statue. Of dwarves and magnetite is the image of 4 hazel trees and pig iron. Wow, there's a lot on this one actually. On the image is our item is an image of cattle rainsmiths, the dwarf and dwarves in pig leather. He is surrounded by the dwarves. Relates to the ascension of the dwarf cattle rainsmiths to the position of king of the letter of flights in the year 12. Very nice. It's not super high value item, but I'm gonna go put that. I'm actually gonna put that in a tavern, I think. Yeah, let's go ahead and build another display cabinet here, or pedestal, I should say. And we're gonna actually put that mug up in the tavern because it kind of makes sense to have it in there. Or maybe I could just put it in the jail just to make it, extra funny. Man, he is just having all kinds of issues. Looks to ban on certain exports, of course he has. And the rest of that's basically fine. Alright, here we go. Should be under... Let's see, where is that sucker? Figurines. No, that's not it. Goblets. Here we go. This magnetite mug. Let's display that sucker. So they'll grab that now, they'll haul it up here and display it on the stand, which will help to boost the boost everyone's happiness overall. Let's actually, speaking of which, since everyone is kind of getting a bit moody here, let's go ahead and trigger the waterfall system again. How's the lower? Yeah, we'll trigger this too so I can get a bit more water. Pump that manually. We'll get a bit more water up there. Doesn't need to be too crazy, but yeah. That's flooding down nicely. People should be getting a nice dusting there. Let's take a look at their thoughts. Euphoric due to inebriation is relieved being near a waterfall. That's good. How about you? Blissfully remembered a bath. So, in a sense, and there's actually another good one there in that there was enough water that it actually gave him a bath. Well, basically a quick little shower as he was walking out the door, and he was really happy about that. So we should see at least a couple more people getting brought up to the max level happiness, I hope. Or at least get away from being, like, super pissed off. Is the hope and dream. That overflowing too much. Pull that lever now, please. Somebody, anybody? There we go. You don't want that overflowing too much and then going into the mines. Okay, that got turned off. Let's turn that back on so we can fill this in. Fill this guy up again. But that was a nice little good burst of happiness for them. I really can't wait for... Let me actually... You know what? Let me take a look at the workshop here quickly and see what else might have been added here. No miasma, no more dead dogs. Aw. Cheese crafting, so you can craft a chair out of cheese. Someone is making their own versions of some of the hotkeys and tweaks. I don't even want to think about that one there. Not really seeing... Not really seeing too much of interest. That's new, at least. Oh god, there's a couple of total conversions that are getting up on here now, though. There's new Genesis. Not 100% sure what that one is, but hey. There's Aeromore, which apparently adds a bunch of additional cultures and details and such. Cobalt Camp is making its return on there just by itself. Although I would really like to see Masterwork get brought on here sometime soon. That would be fantastic. Although I imagine it's going to be a while before that happens. Yeah, no, I'm not really seeing anything too interesting on there as of yet. And I haven't seen anything get mentioned on the Discord recently about DF Hack. Interesting. Somebody made a Grand Library honeycomb for it. Actually looks really good. And that's the thing with Dwarf Fortress as well, is that, you know, you can really design things however you want to. So you can be really artistic with your choices. I mean, this thing is pretty simple in a sense that it's literally just a square. But it is, after all, a, you know, massive inverted pyramid. So at least I have something going for it there. Alright, go ahead and pull that lever. We can stop that for now. Now let's go ahead and build quickly. Have we still not built that? That's interesting. What the heck is that? Oh, it's a gem cluster. I see. I see. Okay. Well, at least we got more than enough, fluxstone to last a while now. They still haven't bothered coming down here to finish kind of mining out this area here for our magma forge. But they'll get around to it eventually, hopefully, maybe. We'll see. But yeah. Love the concept. Super cool. Oh, yeah. It's something that I've done before, and it takes a lot of work to do it because of just how much stone you have to produce, or how many blocks you have to produce, and how much stuff you have to designate, but it is really fun. And it was a massive pain in the ass before they added the ability to just click, you know, assign all. If I go into the actual constructions tab here, just build a bunch of ramps here. So yeah, until they finally added this right here to kind of just throw what, you know, either none or just dump all of one item into it, it was just a massive pain in the butt redesignating every single one of these, like just mass clicking to get it all added in. He cooked a masterpiece. Good job. Well, a couple of people got happier there. Okay, let me take a quick look at... I want to check our seeds and plant stockpile and make sure that we're doing good. Plants, how's our plump helmets? Oh yeah, we still got 166. We're good. Seeds, oh yeah, we do not have to worry about food, period. We have enough that we should never run out of booze or food. Let me actually go ahead and make sure that these guys are... Some of them are not here, so let's go ahead and... Might also be because we're lacking in barrels. Let's actually just get another... Actually, one thing I should be doing... Rock, apparently. Rock jugs. I should be mass-producing rock jugs as well. So we'll get, I'm going to say, well, 10 wooden barrels will be fine, but the rock jugs, that one I'm definitely tweaking. For this, I'm going to say 40. Because the jugs work like the barrels, except they're pretty much made out of rock. So that I'm 100% gonna tweak. Okay, there we go. So if we get it under 10, under 10 apparently, under 20 rock jugs, then they will fill up a bunch more, or make a bunch more. Alright, good enough. How is our actual bar stockpile? I should really check on that. 52 iron bars, not too bad. Welcome back, Rodmew. We have 1 steel bar, that's not good. 8 pig iron. Yeah, I've really got to get my actual, like, proper forge up and running here soon. There we go. Time for a quick drink. Alright. Now, how are we doing up top here? Alright, looks like we're pretty much done here. With the exception, obviously, of the roofing in of each of the rooms. But overall, looks like we've actually managed to complete... Finally managed to complete the first layer of bedrooms. So it's taken me, what is it? Yes, all the drinking. Raise one for the Dwarven brothers. Quaff. As I die. So yeah, what is it? We've played so far about 26 hours of this. And we just now completed our first layer of bedrooms. Now to just add on the next layer of bedrooms, which is up top here. Because this is a 64 bedroom. Oh, I missed a spot here. 64 bedrooms worth of well, just 64 bedrooms worth on this floor. And the next floor is going to be 100 bedrooms total. So, fun times. Right, how are we doing up here when it comes to flooring them in? It looks like... No, there's a couple here where it's still... Oh, we haven't built any way across halfway, that's why. Yeah, that's why. I think we're just completely out of siltstone right now, so I have to get my miners working on that again. Excuse me. Let's get a way across here. Let's actually double check here. Yeah, we don't have any siltstone left at all. So 100% I'm going to have to get a couple more people. Well, that's the problem too, because I can't really just devote more people to mining siltstone, simply because if your skill isn't high enough, you're not going to get a bunch of blocks while mining. You're just going to get skill, which is not what I want. I want the darn blocks. Okay. I'll put this as like a priority level 2. There we go. So hopefully they'll get that done. Let's go take a look and see what they're doing right now, because they are probably still working on the marble here. Looks like they were. Whoa. Okay, let's lower the priority on this then, because we have sufficient marble now for them to work with. Let's not also breach the caverns. Thank you very much. That's been dug out. That's been dug out. All of this has been dug out. Very nice. Okay, so they should now hopefully make their way down to this guy. Hopefully. Maybe. We'll see. Probably not. Probably not, knowing them. They're probably going to go drink instead. Needs empty cages. Of course you do. Make another just 10 iron cages. Okay. Yeah, we've actually managed to catch quite a few of the critters that were causing us issues. Actually, part of it might be... No, that is the metalsmith. Yeah, we desperately got to get like the magma smelter and magma forge built. Because that would help us significantly with getting all this stuff done. Yep, keep mining it. Don't give up. Yes, I know it's hot. I don't care. Keep digging. Keep on digging on. Actually, yeah, we'll have them expanded even further this way too. Because I really do want to go crazy with this magma forge and just start producing a lot of materials coming out of here. I know it's hot. Keep digging. You ain't changing me mind. Get going. I'll let him locate a bunch of different areas, though, that are going to give off that notification so that I can just get him to open up the rest here. There we go. So I don't have to constantly keep redesignating this. Even though I'm kind of doing that one way or the other. Became a stonecrafter. Miner is fighting a reindeer bull. Miner's throwing a tantrum again, because of course he is. Ay, caramba. I really do need to expand the caverns as well, so that we can allow our animals to graze on more locations. It's like the Forgotten Beast is fighting. Currently beating up all the elk birds. We'll extend this down further. Weather has cleared. Animal grew up. He cooked a masterpiece again, as always. The constant fighting is going on. As irritating as that kind of is, but whatever. Got a lot of diorite up here, which is nice. Let's actually have them. I wonder if this operates in a very similar manner, though, to the previous versions. Which, we'll check this out, in which case, we might need to channel, like right there. We'll see. So I have no idea if that's going to be required on this as well. Magma below the forge will power tasks. You are responsible for placing the forge above the magma, but no other fuel is required. Question is, will that even work for that, though? Nope. Now it's time to save. Oh, boy. Come on, you can do it. Save the world. Two-hump camel forgot its training. I swear. Let's send the military down there, because clearly they're having issues. And I'll set up a new hotkey for here as well. There we go. But yeah, there's a lot that's going to have to go into this, too. If I want to set up a minecart track, I'm going to start setting up some ramps that go up to upstairs. Steel greaves, very nice. How are we doing here? Not too bad. We'll see if they actually get that done or not. But yeah. They're going to keep having issues down there, apparently, which is fine. Water levels are looking okay. Alright, let's go up here quickly, and then I will try to finish this off. And I think at that point I'll call things there for today. As there's still a lot I probably should prep today as well. Let's just get this floored in quickly so I can finish off everything in here. Because again, I still have to floor in the... Before I actually start designating the new rooms up here, the very first thing I'm probably going to have to do is just floor in all of the corridors. Which is going to be a task in and of itself. Okay, build, furniture, beds. Use closest material. Oops. One wasn't considered indoors, which is fine. Build, furniture. Let's go for cabinets. Again, closest material. I don't really care. Now, of course, I still miss those tiles right there. Alright, get those walled in properly. Alright. Build furniture. Let's get some chests in there as well. Of course, they're still fighting it out down there. Yeah, no, 100%. I need to redo the... I think the next time around I need to focus on moving the livestock around a little bit and expanding the area that they're in, because right now... They're just kind of getting a little bit too pissed off at each other. Let's get all these designated as bedrooms. And just to think, I still have... Eventually, once I've gotten all of this completed, I still will have to convert everybody over to engravers and then have them engrave everything. Yep. You just get a closet, a chest, and that's about it. That is all you get. There we go. Except, let's go up top here for a second, because there's also still the nobles' quarters. Build. Oops, that's the wrong thing. Okay. Get a chair up there. Now the fun part. Armor stand. Weapon rack. And we'll just get a couple more items in there. And that should be good. Let's designate that as a bedroom. Actually, not the whole thing. There we go. Except, let's give that to the captain of the guard. Then we have the dining hall. To the captain of the guard. And a office. Hopefully now they'll be less, less upset with me. like all the time. Spread the animals out, otherwise they get too pissed at each other. Basically, yes. Oh, I see. Yes. Yeah, I know. That's 100% what's going to happen is they're going to have to be spread out. Unfortunately. Because they're all cramped into... Because honestly, they're all cramped into one little area here. And they've already eaten most of the cave moss. So that's kind of a problem. So I need to find like a nice large room. Which might even be down one more layer, actually. Because if I go down to here, we do have some large open spaces here. Problem being is that I need a large open space that has a single tile roof. So that we can secure it a lot easier. We actually do have some water here too. And I would like to have access to that eventually. But yeah. Regardless though, resume that for now. Let us double check to see if this has actually been made yet. Please, are you freaking kidding me? Sigh. Apparently I have to give some manual orders. Let's get those iron chains built, damn it. And once they're done, I'll get some... Oh, stray horse has been slaughtered. That's good. Forgotten Beast is still down there fighting random things. I like how the statues have like a cloth over them until you place them. It's kind of funny. Oh yeah, no, you can stop that now. Thank you. Thank you for your hard work. Alright, looking good. They're still fighting away down there. Of course they are. Why wouldn't they be? Scree. So it looks like we caught a bunch of camels that were going along the bridge here. So that's good. Caught a bunch more camels in those cages. We've got camels down here. Those are one-humped camels, though. Giant hamsters. Haven't really caught much down here again. There's a giant... We actually caught a giant bark scorpion. That's nice. Let's go ahead and get these guys tamed. And with this, we should gain like a really high level of familiarity with camel taming. So hopefully we can get some of them maxed out. Because I'd like to just have them like set up everywhere as guard dogs. Okay, so we 100% have iron chains now. Okay, they're going to go build that one, which will be nice. Should probably set one up down here. I see there's a bunch of items here we can unforbid. Looks like somebody was going hunting out here. Build... Alright, so I'll get these guys chained up. Double check the rooms, and that'll be it for now. Waiting for construction. Waiting for construction. Where are you? Why do you keep throwing a tantrum? Blah, blah. God, I cannot talk today. What is wrong with me? What on earth is going on with me today? I just cannot speak, apparently. Huh. So I cannot add new tasks to this. That's unfortunate. So this probably means that I do not have this set up properly. So I do hope they actually dig this out later, but we'll deal with that another time. Not the calf. Okay, you're getting assigned out there. You're getting assigned out here. Nice. Alright, so now they're assigned. They'll get dragged out there and they will be our new... Oh, shoot, I actually skipped that. But it looks like we become knowledgeable now when it comes to camels. Which is good. Okay. Let's try this again. Workshops, furnaces, magma smelter. So it does work exactly like it used to, basically. Okay. So remove that. In that case, let's try this. But I want to just start them on the other side. Yeah, we'll start them on the other side. Resume. The dog child is fighting. Yeah, they're definitely having issues down here. Repaint this a little bit. We'll add as much surface area to this as I can. Okay, now for this part here quickly, if I can, let's go floor grates. I don't care which ones, just get those built and then we're basically able to fish here without any issues and we can just kind of let her go. Maybe I can set them up over here if I floor this in properly. I know I'd have to... Uh-oh. I just realized there's still a gap here where they can get in. So a Forgotten Beast could have still gotten into this area. That's not good. Good thing I noticed that, or that would be trouble. Alright. Let's go. Build bed. Designate out the last 2 bedrooms. Come on. Alright. And finally... So that is 1 floor for bedrooms complete. Nice. So now we can get the floor up top here kind of, well, floored in. And from there we'll be able to actually keep going. But for now that'll have to do. Because I have got a few more things I have to go do, unfortunately. So I'm going to have to call that there for today. So hopefully you all enjoyed. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. Have yourselves a fantastic day, and I will see you all again roughly around the same time again tomorrow. Where we'll definitely work on getting the magma forge completely ironed out. Cough, cough. Irony. I'm just doubling and tripling it up today, apparently. But yes, we'll try and get all that properly established. We might get... I'm thinking we really will get a minecart established. I might even see if I can link up different sections of it to the... what's it called? Link up different sections of it to the actual rollers. But I haven't actually even checked to see if the rollers still exist, that we can power up and make it easier for them to get, you know, back up, basically. Because potentially I could make the entire track, just build an absolute ton of mechanisms, make the entire track out of powered rollers, essentially, and then they could just zip around to get everything kind of done. But we'll deal with that later. So for now, thank you for watching again, everyone. Have a great one, and I'll see y'all next time.